Hi guys, and welcome to another Hero of the Week. Well, it seems to me from the top of the BBC there's a policy of not blaming Brexit for the current problems arising in the supply chain. However, some individual journalists may bend that rule. Now, the government has blamed the pandemic for the lack of heavy goods vehicle drivers and workers to pick fruit and vegetables in the fields and work in manufacturing. The fact that Brexit is not to be blamed was picked up by a woman who runs a company that imports fish from the EU for sale in the UK. Her response to a BBC journalist about inflation was wonderful.
Beautiful Scottish salmon. When I said to you, inflation's taken a jump, what did you say to me?
I said to you, everything that we're bringing in from abroad, which is a lot of the frozen goods, a lot of we import from Greece and Turkey, the bass and the bream. The price of a container pre-Brexit, because it's nothing to do with Brexit, pre-Brexit was £3,000 just over for one container. The same container containing the same goods cost £14,000 now. Massive jump. Of course, there's inflation.
And you have to absorb
The bass and the bream. The price of a container pre-Brexit, because it's nothing to do with Brexit.
I love this woman, and this is why she's Hero of the Week. She's telling it as it is. You know, it's not just that it's Brexit, it's that we're not supposed to blame Brexit, because it's nothing to do with Brexit. Now, she raised a very important point here, how a container before Brexit cost £3,000. And later in the clip, she says, now it costs, for the same products contained within the container, £14,000. From £3,000 to £14,000. This is insane. And of course, as I've said before, this cost is going to be offloaded onto the consumer, because the importers are going to add it to the supermarkets, add this cost onto the supermarkets, and then the supermarkets are going to add it on to the consumer at the end. So once again, Brexit is going to harm the poor and the working class the most. Remember Jacob Rees-Mogg, I think it was last year, said how Brexit was going to make everything cheaper. Well, he was wrong. He hasn't come out and apologized for that. He hasn't said, I'm sorry, I was wrong. He'll double down and say, yes, well, we just have to wait 50 years or whatever. So I want to say thanks to Mariella, who is our Hero of the Week, for pointing out that, of course, it's nothing to do with Brexit.